And the 2? So the reason I wrote this down, because I wanted to make sure that you pay attention to units. One of the things that the students make mistakes in is to the units, because here you see is giving by inches versus everything else in feet, right? So Joyce wanted tributary area is the tributary width. What is the tributary width? Or 2 feet. So that would be 2 feet if you want to keep it in feet, right? Times what? Times the span, which is a 12. So this gives me 24 square feet. Does that make sense? Let's try Joyce 2. What is the tributary area? 2 times 14. So it's 2 times 14 feet, and this gives me 28 square feet. Do you have any questions? Does that make sense to you? So if this makes sense, then I would like somebody else other than Wyatt to tell me what is girder 1 tributary area? Girder 1 is this. So you typically take half the distance from here, half of the distance from here, right? So if we take half of the distance here is 12 divided by 2 plus 14 divided by 2 times what? Times what? Yes, times a 20. Why? Because the span is a 20. So this gives me 260 square feet. Now we have girder 2 tributary area equals. This is girder 2, right? Okay, now, Bobby, what do you think? What are we dealing here with girder 2? Yeah. So give me number, fill me in.
So 6 and 7.
This is girder 2.
Yeah. So you do this like the same thing, the 12/2.
So 12 over 2 plus what? Times what? Which is the span, so it's a 24. And this gives me 312 square feet. I want to stay here because it's closer. So what about column 1? What is the tributary area for column 1? So column 1 is this. Right? So then because remember, we're dealing with what? We're dealing with width, tributary width times span. Now, what is the span of a column? From this view. What is the span of a column here? Because it has to span over something, right? But I don't think there is a span. So column is treated differently because you see here beam and girder are the same, but column is different. So the column here is you take half of the distance from here, half of the distance from here, times half of the distance from here, half of the distance from here. Does that make sense? So if we do that, then we have if half of here, half of here, that means it's 12 over 2 plus 14 over 2 times 20 over 2, 24 over 2, and this gives me 100. Huh?